welcome back, Thunder RC. And yes, this is a good video. You don't want to miss this if you're an Xmaxx owner. So please like, please subscribe, and enjoy. So right now I have my brand new Xmaxx. I've been taking it apart and I've been doing several key things to it. And these are the must-do mods to your Xmaxx to make it bulletproof. You have to do these mods. So let me go over some things in detail real quick, okay? Very first thing you want to get for your Xmaxx is get rid of the stock rear hub carriers, okay? Oh, I got a bearing sitting there. You want to get the RPM hub carriers with the RPM captured hinge pins. This is a must upgrade. They're absolutely bulletproof. You'll never have a problem with your rear hubs again. Install them on both both sides, both front and rear. Next mod you want to do is get rid of your stock pinion and your stock spur gear. Now right now, I still have the stock pinion on there because I was lazy. I'll just wait till that thing blows. And I did go ahead and put a hot racing, you can see hardened steel gear on there. It's a 50 tooth. So right now I'm running 1850, which is not normally what I run. But no, I usually run a 2446, which makes this thing freaking fast. But 1850 is good gearing with the Hobby Wing Max 6 ESC. So I went ahead and upgraded the ESC. You have to upgrade the ESC. Hobby Wing Max 6. I run XT90s. A lot of people like to screw it into the truck. Me, I'm just lazy and I like triple zip tie it, and it works for me. As you'll see, I have the front of the truck ripped open. Reason being is because of this. So with the Xmaxx, this is the major weak point of the truck. Because the plastic is flexible, which is a good thing with an RC, especially for durability. That's why the Xmaxx is the strongest RC car in the world, literally. But this drive shaft takes a hit. So when you land really high jumps, the chassis flexes, and then you know the end of the story. The drive shaft gets bent and eventually snaps. And this is a huge weak point of the Xmaxx. A lot of people have come up with solutions like buying that deal on eBay. You know, it's got a little bearing deal and it splits the shaft in half, so it's a good idea, but it is expensive. My solution is absolutely free as long as you have a lot of these guys right here. So you need quite a few of these. I think it's 3 or 4 of these things. We're gonna see and find out. I will show you exactly what you're gonna need. Yes, that's right. As you can see, brand new drive shaft in the vise, and we are going to hit it with hacksaw. Yep. And one of y'all asked me, what are the measurements on this? You know, I've been lazy about it. You could do it in perfectly measured segments. It doesn't matter, you know, what length they are. I've had them awkward lengths, like this one 4 inches, this one 2, and this one, you know, 4 or whatever. It doesn't matter as long as the shaft itself has a little bit, it's going to be a little bit shorter because when you add these splines in between, see that spacer in between? So that adds length. Okay, so I just kind of just play it by eyeballing it, basically. I shave some off, shave some off, shave some off, put it together. If it's a little too long, I'll shave another little bit off till it's perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and take a little bit off the end here. About like that. Alright, so we got them all cut up here. As you can see, I didn't measure it at all, but I did shave a little bit off of this end and this end to make the shaft quite a bit shorter, because you got to think about that little midsection there. When you put these things together, this is adding length. So you can see I didn't even measure it. It doesn't matter as long as it has play. So this is what I call a wobble shaft. You typically want 3 pieces to make this thing bulletproof. You'll never have a drive shaft problem again. So let's put these splines in here. You're going to have to kind of hammer these things in there. And it's a little tricky, because when you cut this, it kind of, on the ends, it jags the splines up. But once you hammer it in, it's solid. Boom! And there you have it, guys. There is a wobble shaft right there. Looks like I only used 2 this time. So really all you need is 2 splines and then 1 for the rear. But you can see the play in that. Look at that. Yeah, baby. Now you can land that Xmaxx on the concrete all day long. This thing is epic with this shaft in it. You have to do this, guys. This is a must-do mod. Very simple. Very easy. Do it. So the next mod you're going to want to do is take this flimsy little plastic junker thing off of the servo horn. This thing fails almost instantly. It's got a lot of flex to it. Now there's one thing you can do. If you don't have the upgrade for this, it's easy to fix it and you can still use this. If you look on one of my older chassis here, I actually had that plastic horn on, that plastic tie rod deal on the horn, but I have a little piece of metal zip tied to it, electrical tape, and then it cannot flex. So you can mod it and it can work. But if you want to make it look nice and pretty, you'll get you an aftermarket one. This is an Atomic Racing deal and it just looks absolutely epic. So yeah, you can pick that up as well. But this is a must do. Now I run the stock servo, never had issues with the stock servo. I've heard different things from other people that it died on them, all that. You can buy upgraded servos for this, but I've had no issues with the stock servo whatsoever. So there it is in the truck, guys, and it's beautiful. Look at the flex on that. Look at that. Perfect. That's exactly what you want. Now the next mod you're going to want to do to this truck, if you're like me and you like to be quick working on stuff and you don't like to switch bits and do all of that, the Xmaxx is a very unique vehicle. Because of the plastic, it can take many screws. And so what I recommend is getting you some wood screws. Any wood screw will do, something about this long for this application. And put wood screws in every one of these deals. So it's super fast. You can use a Phillips and every time you work on it, instead of using those Allen bits that strip out and all of that, wood screws are the best for this thing. So the next thing you need to pick up for your Xmaxx are some aluminum front wheel hub carriers, right and left, because the plastic ones right here that comes with the Xmaxx, they tend to break right here and here, and you'll blow your bearing out too. But this eliminates the problem. I think RPM also makes some now. They used to didn't for the front, so I haven't tested those, but I really like these aluminum ones. These are RWCA, they're eBay specials, and I'll put a link in the description down below to show you where you can get these. And they're a pretty good deal. They're like 40 bucks and it's well worth it. Alright, so I got the aluminum hubs installed and I'm going to put on the front here. Now, for the wood screws on the shock towers, I use a little bit thicker wood screw, something about like this. Makes the truck way stronger and it's super easy to work on. And bow, guys, there you have it. Voila, an indestructible Xmaxx. Now, one other mod that I didn't do on camera that you have to do to make your Xmaxx bulletproof is take a can of this stuff right here. And this is a new type of WD-40 I've been using. It's amazing. It's the special penetrant, fast acting, low odor. This stuff is unbelievable. Hose the whole truck. Take the tires off, obviously. Hose the whole truck down. Arms, shocks, towers, the plastics, everything with this stuff. And then blow it off with an air compressor. And let me tell you, it makes the plastic like 20,000 times stronger. This thing will be virtually indestructible. If you follow my instructions on this video and do all the same mods to your Xmaxx, you will have the beast of all beast bashers for sure. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching this vid. Please like, please subscribe, and we'll catch you next time.